If your organization was to stop doing what it's doing or shut down, what would be the impact on the community you serve?
If my organization has to shut down,
Yeah.
more than 86% are going to not making it, like not breaking the cycle of poverty in which we are currently.
86% of
Children
of children
by age of 10 are not going not to make it being in the same cycle of poverty, because at this point they are not able to read by age of 10. And imagine if all these children are not making it at the level of high school at least, so they are going to perpetuate the cycle of poverty in which they currently are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if your organization was to shut down, the cycle of poverty would continue those children.
Exactly.
Okay. Welcome to the next beat, Komlan.
Thank you very much.
It's
my pleasure.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. And I'm actually really excited to have this conversation with you because I come from a family of teachers. And I know that you are a teacher. So my retirement plan is actually to become a teacher. Yeah. But no salary, just go and teach. It's something I actually enjoy doing. So now, I think from what you've talked about, it's very clear that you work with young people. You work with children under the age of, you said 10?
10, but now currently we are like a K9 from grade 1 to grade 9. We are overreaching these children in order to help them like make it at the high school. Yeah.
Okay. So you've mentioned, it's very clearly you're in the space of education and you work with young people. Could you tell us, what is it that you actually do in your work? Because I think one of the things that I find very interesting about some of the work that you're doing is that a lot of organizations are busy talking.
A lot.
They are writing proposals, they are writing grants, and you just got up and just did what it is you did. For the sake of the people listening to this podcast, what is it that you did?
The funny part, from what you said earlier, is like you were willing to teach, but me, I was not supposed even to teach. I was like going into engineering because I am a graduate in applied physics and electronics computing. So I was heading to engineering, and now, as you say that I just did, that's where everything started actually.
Okay. Also, when you say that's where everything started, what exactly started? So you were civil. You were doing engineering?
Yeah. I was like I just got my bachelor in applied physics, electronics, and computing.
I was not good at physics. So
No. Currently, I am a high school science teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the time, I was not looking at teaching at all. And then, as an internal displaced person, I came from southern to northern, but because of ethnic conflict. And then I stepped in a community where there was no high school.
Okay.
And
what brought you there?
Ethnic conflict.
This was the conflict.
Like we were displaced, and the government gave us like, this is the place you have to go. And I was usually part of the northern part of the country, but all the generation was in the southern. And when the ethnic conflict happened, they said us, you need to go back where you belong to. And that's why we came back. Didn't know anyone at the time. And that school, that particular school, has lower secondary school, but no upper secondary school. Okay. So students after graduating...
So just for those who don't know the education system in Togo, when you say lower, how many classes is that usually?
Four, like four classes.
Okay.
4 classes, and after all you have 3 classes in upper secondary school in order to go to university.
Okay, so it's 7 classes
exactly
for full primary school.
No, for secondary school.
Secondary school.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where everything started, because we actually, when graduating, we were like, okay, what can we do for our community? And we started a makeshift school. And it's only after 3 years that the government recognized us. At this time, you can actually start a school, and when you are doing good, the government can actually So we just started by doing.
Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, so you started, and then the government only recognized you after
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So what were you doing those 3 years?
You need
maybe?
3 years to
Yeah.
graduate. Like we started with
The first class.
first class, second class, third class, and now we make it, and
okay.
then the government say, okay, something is happening here,
Okay.
so we can actually recognize those teachers who are willing. And the funny part is like we end up currently to be among the top 50 global school prize finalists, the first in the West Francophone Africa.
Wow. Okay.
The school where everything started. So it's by doing.
That's cool.
We all started.
Just by doing,
Yeah.
you got it done. I love that. Actually, sorry, I need to introduce you to my the other woman in my life.
Yeah.
This is Shiko.
Betty one.
Yeah. Yes. She is here to be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
So if there's a moment you feel moved to just give a little tap to say, "Oh, I agree with that point. Oh, that's something that really moved me." Feel free.
Yeah.
So she's also part of the conversation. So, Chico, meet. Komlan, Chico.
My pleasure, Chico.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So it took you 3 years.
Yeah.
Before the government recognized you. What was that journey like those 3 years? Did you have any support? I mean, was there any institutional support? Did any organizations come in to help you? What was that journey like those 3 years? Paint a picture for us. Take us back to those 3 years.
I was obliged to get 9 of our students, 9 of graduates fellow to come with me and start it with no funding, no initial training in teacher center, and only the willing to fill the gap. Like I know a little bit in physics, so I can help in physics with the national government curriculum.
Yeah.
You know something in history, you are graduating in history, so we came like, it was 9 subjects to graduate, so we came
9 teachers
to fill it and start sharing, because what is good is like the government has his curriculum and you have just to follow it and to present your students to the national exam at the end of the 3 years.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we did, and there's no one there helping us. We have at least the support of local. How can I call it? I'm reflecting in French, but like local association. Like let's say that.
Or how do you French? I like the way French sounds. I think in your head you're thinking l'association.
Oui,
Where?
L'association locale des parents.
The thing is, in French, everything is always the other way around.
Yeah,
l'association.
Oui, association des parents d'élèves.
Of parent-teacher. Oh, that's parent-teacher association.
Association.
Oh, my French is still there.
Yeah. That's it.
Good.
Because we are struggling.
Don't like him too much.
Too much.
Because association.
Oui, association des parents d'élèves. So we have that support because we used to work with their children, so we have that support.
When you say support,
yeah,
what does that look like?
I just bring the student to our school.
Okay.
Because they are like, what are you doing there? Are we going to make it with you?
Yeah.
So that's trust make.
But how did you get the first student in with no resources, no money, no government recognition, just 9 crazy people thinking that they could push a dream? What was it like? What did you do to get the first student through the door?
The thing actually was like the needs. They were actually obliged to go to the neighboring city, village in order to go to upper secondary school.
Yes.
And now we bring something you don't have to move. Because when you move, you have to feed your children somewhere. You have to pay for the place where he will be, like the location, we said the loyer, the allocation. You have to pay a lot. So we are cutting this phase for you. Let's start with us. So that was the message we convey them to come with their students.
And you communicated this message to parents?
To parents.
Okay.
To parents via authorities, local authorities. You know, when you talk to local authorities, they are with you. They can actually talk to parents, and we started it like this.
And were the local authorities receptive?
Yeah, actually, they were like looking at how it will be for them to have that, the whole secondary school in their community.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you start off in a building?
No, just a makeshift school. Like as I said, it is like branches, and there was.
It's like you tell what branches.
Yeah.
That was the first classroom.
Yeah, that was the first classroom.
Oh wow. Okay.
But there was also other building from secondary lower school, like the first 4 years. And when I say the government recognize us, it's like they bring us some building after this. So through the process, they were building this, and that was the support. They are not going to give you money, but at certain point, the infrastructure is there.
Okay.
Was there at the end of 3 years,
Yes.
and so we.
So for 3 years, you had a makeshift classroom made out of sticks.
Exactly.
And that was, and what did you have? Were the kids sitting on the floor?
No. We have, there is a lot of woods, and so there was a lot of bench for students to stay. It was good for them to stay, but the whole infrastructure is not as you want to be.
That must have been very challenging to keep, waking up every morning to go in such a challenging environment.
Yeah.
How did you keep yourself motivated? What kept, this is why I said that you're a bunch of crazy people.
Very crazy.
Most people would think, why would you leave? Do an engineer, physics.
Even
and
in my family,
your family.
Why are you?
We'll come to that. Yeah, but I really want to understand why. What motivated you every day for 3 years to keep coming and teaching in such an environment where most would have just given up?
To myself, I was like, something need to be done. And I started, if you don't have the result you are looking for, no one is going to understand what you have started.
Yeah, but where's that coming from? What you've just described, right? That drive to say something has to be done. Why you? Why you?
Why me?
Yeah.
That's a real question. Why me?
Yeah.
At this time, I was not even thinking about that. But currently, I can say it was given a lot to me. Like, we came from somewhere we lost everything. Some person save us, give us education, give us means to stay at this place where you don't know anybody. So there's a sense of giving back.
Giving back.
I need to give back to that community who welcome us, give us this.
So the community that hosted you
Exactly.
as an internally displaced person, you felt like giving back to them, sort of returning the generosity.
Exactly.
I'll come back to this experience you had being an internally displaced person a little later. So 3 years.
Yeah.
You keep waking up in the morning, going to this makeshift school, and then 3 years the government came. What's that? The process of them certifying you to be a school. What was that like when you got that approval?
It's just a paper, like they
You've
wrote.
been working 3 years for this piece of paper.
So this is a paper. They call it legal, like community starting point school.
Where?
So now this school, which is starting from 3 years now, is recognized like going into public framework. So it is just a paper, and now paper building, and now the best part is like they come with new teachers, like the government teachers.
Oh, government teachers now.
Exactly, and we can actually move.
Were the 9 of you still there at year 3, or some fell away along the way?
No, life comes, some are willing to move a lot, family things, and some remove themselves within the process, and but the filling gaps, the government fills the gap.
At year 3 going forward.
Exactly.
So now just tell us a story of what it was like after those 3 years, when all of a sudden the work that you're doing was recognized by government, and then you from that moment to when you receive this international notoriety, where all of a sudden you're getting awards from, I think it's UNESCO. Just tell us that journey from that moment to when you said, I'm going to be a global superstar of education. Because like from what motivated you in the internally displaced persons camp was, I want to give back.
Yeah.
From that 3rd month going on, what was it that made you say, I'm going to take over the world?
Oh, actually, it's not like I need to change the world. I was like, what's the problem? What can I do actually? And the school is there, but as a high school science teacher, there was a problem. We can't convey the message. You know, you said you are not good in physics.
No.
I think there is not that problem. I think it is maybe the teacher. At the center.
You are the second person to tell me that. It's not the problem of the subject.
No.
You had a bad teacher.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I think no one at my place can say that he's not going to love physics. Every student is in love of physics actually, because it's a joke. A lot of joke, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we are learning with fun, and they are like, okay. One testimony is like, one student is, I didn't like physics, but you stepping in, I'm fully in with you.
Yeah.
I said, okay, you have to. So
you should have been my teacher.
So we were there.
Yeah.
And there is a problem. The problem is like, you can't convey the message. Like, you see that there is problem for the message. They can get all what you want, but in front of examination, evaluation, they are not making it.
So when you say that they're not getting the message, what do you actually mean? Is it there was a problem of reading, or was it a problem of, what exactly was the problem you're referring to?
Investigating, I knew that they are not understanding what they are reading. So they are not fully in reading. When you say, this is what I need you to do, it is, okay, I can do that. But when it is on paper, you have bad result. You are like, okay, what's going on? He knew what to do, but he can't do it on himself.
By himself, okay, or herself, yes.
Yeah. So that's why we came with that. We read a lot, and we have that sense of at our place. 86% of our students are enabled to read by age of 10. We were like, oh. So
when you say 86%, it's 86% of how many? Like, how many kids are we talking about?
The whole country.
The whole country.
The whole country. The whole education. This is not our
just your school, but just generally.
The whole country. Yeah.
But roughly how many children is the total number?
3 million.
3 million.
Yeah.
So 86% of 3 million.
No, 86% of 1 million. 1 million. Let's say 1 million, because it is in primary school. By age of 10, it's primary school.
Yes.
We were in high school.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah. Okay. We were. So those who are coming, they are schooling but not learning. Those who are coming, like, didn't know how to read.
So the ones who are coming into high school could not read. Exactly. And that's something that you notice, and you're like, why is this a problem? Fine. I completely understand.
Exactly. So we need to come to primary school
and figure out what's the problem.
What's the problem? Okay. That's where we started that.
So what was your solution to that problem?
The solution is like, we are not going to reinvent the wheel. We are going to take every single thing working at a global stage to tailor it to local context. And then we went for TAL, teaching at the right level. We went for UNESCO Mahatma Gandhi social emotional learning, because if you are not at your ease, you can't learn for teachers and for students. And at the end, so that's the journey. So at the end, we came up with what we called structural pedagogy, which means that we are not going to remove the curriculum, the government curriculum. It's going to stay. We are going to work with public primary school teachers and embed what we have into
the exact. Oh, fine. So rather than creating something parallel or removing it, you said you just integrate yourself into what exists.
Because when you met people, I'm CEO of, I'm doing this, I'm an organization, and you're like, oh, at the end, this is the starting point and the ending point of your NGO or your founding, and how can we do it to be sustainable? Because
so there were organizations trying things already at the time?
Sorry?
Were there organizations trying to do improve?
Nothing is done at our place. Nothing.
Okay. So
even the government is aware of the problem. He's trying in his own, but it's not working actually.
Okay.
It's not working. So no one is doing anything. So that's the same starting point. No one is doing anything. Let's do something.
So again, it's that version of you where you look at the situation and say, okay, no one's here. I will do it.
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah. And now I have that chance to apply for fellowship around the world. So that's where you can actually meet a lot of people, and they are like, okay.
And so I just wanted to understand, at what point did you establish your organization? Was it while in the 3 years, or was it after?
It is only in 2024 that we were like formally recognized, association papers and but we started in 2018.
Yes.
And the makeshift school is like in 2014. So 2014, 2018, we started. Like, as I said, I was just doing my job at my place. No way to add it an organization.
Wait a minute. So all of this stuff about, I think you called it, you spoke La French, pedagogy. What did you call it again?
We were obliged to call it in English because all the money we can look for is in English.
Okay, but what was the name of the pedagogy you created?
Structural pedagogy. Okay. Pédagogie structurée.
So, and you're saying you did this while you were teaching?
Yeah.
Not as part of an organization?
No. No organization.
So you just did it?
Yeah.
And where were you doing this?
In school around in the village, like all the village schools like around us. So that's where I was doing this.
And you were testing this?
Exactly.
While you're on the job?
As I said, we started with teaching at the right level.
Yes.
I went to, actually it is in Kenya when I came to learn about teaching at the right level at the village and came back. Get started.
Yes.
Didn't work as what? Because they are only in grade 2 to grade 5. But we have all the problem from grade 1 to grade 9. So it's not fitting well. We need something wider. And what is the solution? That is structural pedagogy. Okay. I go and learn from structural pedagogy, come back. And
so as you're going to learn, who was support? Was it just your own money or other people were helping you to go and learn these things? And I really want to understand.
Yeah. I was talking with Segal Family Foundation. Actually, I was on the table with them.
Yes.
The big boss. And I was like, the first time I received fundings is like last year from Segal.
Oh, okay.
The first organization gives us funding. So what is good is like being part of fellowship. You have money in dollars. Back, it is times 500.
Yes.
So it's like a lot of money.
Okay.
And all this money is like self-funded until we receive UNESCO Hamdan Prize, which is in 2024. Also.
Okay, so from 2018 to 2024, all you're doing is just experimenting, trying things out. You have a head teacher, right?
Yeah.
Well, didn't you get him annoyed that you should be just teaching the curriculum? What are you doing?
At my place, like, no one is understanding what I'm doing. It's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Regular teacher must be like this.
Yes.
Even when I step in like this and I say I am teacher in the most rural part of my country, they are like, okay, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking like a teacher. I say, hey, why are you doing this for me? What I have done this, like, why are you looking at teachers different from me? I am a teacher. I'm currently a teacher in the most rural parts of
Togo.
Yeah.
What came first? Was it did the government recognize your approach first, or was it the global recognition that came first? Which were those two that came first after you had built up your methodology?
Oh, it's coming from global recognition.
Okay.
And when I was recognized by UNESCO Hamdan Prize for Teachers Development, actually one lady from RFI, Radio France Internationale, called the ministry in order to have an interview with me. And it is only then the ministry is calling all the supervisors, all the person to know who is this person, who is doing this, at which place, and I'm not aware of this. And this is where they step in. And
so actually, it's usually, back home we like to say, nothing good comes out from Jerusalem. Oh no, Bethlehem. Sorry,
Bethlehem.
Did you encounter that kind of attitude? Because what you're saying is that people are like, who is this person?
Well,
Did you sort of encounter that kind of resistance, or kind of, there's nothing good that can come from that place? Was that the attitude of the government when they found out that you, in that place, were coming up with this very powerful methodology?
No, they were somehow obliged, because if those who are financing you as ministry, or you are working with UNESCO, you are working with UNICEF, and they know that something is going in a good way at your place, you are not going to say that, no.
So there was the global recognition.
Yeah.
But it actually took an advocate in, you said Alliance... what was that? What was the name of the?
Which
you said the one that called the government to say there's something happening.
Yeah, Radio France Internationale, the international radio, France radio.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
It is just they need interview in order to showcase what I'm doing. And
so they advocated for you.
Yeah, somehow the lady call, like, and even they gave him my number, and she says, "Oh, why are you not being so difficult to be reached?" So, and I say, okay, I'm there, and we made that interview.
Yeah,
it was on call, and it is only then, and they call me to understand what I'm doing. And this meeting was not as good as I was saying. It's not the first meeting was not good. You teacher, what are you doing? Where are you going? To show that you're doing this at this place. And I say, okay, there's no problem, but this is what I'm doing. And they are like, we are already doing this. I say, no. Even UNESCO know that this is the first.
Yeah.
We are pioneering this in the whole Francophone Africa.
I like the way sorry, I know you're talking, but I like the way that no. You're not doing that.
This is the UNESCO have the whole framework of what is going in Francophone Africa. And then you say you are doing this for how many years? I'm doing this. They know that it's good. Okay. That's why they actually, with discussion with partners, they are like, okay, this is very different from what they are doing so far.
Okay. So from that recognition from UNESCO, what other recognitions followed? And for each one, Shiko will join me in celebrating each one.
Thank you.
Name each success one after the other.
So I was named among the top 50 global finalists teachers prize. Thank
Another
you.
one?
And the school where everything started is among the top 50 global global school prize also finalist. So this is the first time in the whole Francophone Africa where we have this honor.
Great.
Yeah, this honor. Yeah.
And also, was there a World Teachers Prize as well for you?
Yeah, Global Education Awards.
Global Education Award. And you should say it. In my country, we say, in the local language, we say Fumbi Ndiwe Mwini, which literally means dust is yourself. Don't ask me what that means. It just means that if you don't celebrate your success?
Exactly.
No one will.
Yeah.
So yes, at this table we celebrate success.
Okay,
Good.
that's fine.
So you've had all of that success.
Yeah.
And so following all this success, at the moment right now,
Yeah.
at what stage is your methodology in the country?
We were asked by the government to scale it to 35 schools, reaching at least 200 teachers and 6,000 students. So that's where we are heading on. And with the authorization, as I said, the government is giving us in-kind contribution authorization.
Not money.
Not money.
No money.
No money.
No.
And so, then what's already there, we are going to use it in order to scale.
It's a step.
Yeah.
It's a step.
Yeah.
So, and you started with how many students? Was it 50?
50 plus.
50 plus. And now you're going to...
That's 6,000.
6,000. So you basically have to almost times more than 100.
Exactly.
Wow. And how are you going to do that? What's your mechanism for achieving that kind of scale?
This is what we call cascade model training, which is like from 10. We were 10 from the beginning. We each, like, I received the training.
Yeah.
I trained 9 other person who trained actually 10, like, were peer to peer. And then we were actually 20 master trainers who trained at least 10, and then we were like 200 teachers around in the whole country. Now, with the 200, we were able to reach 3,000 students from 2014 to let's say actually. So it is 3,000 now, and the government says that if you have done this, you can actually double it. So it is where they were confident that let's go for the double of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course the government is supporting with in-kind.
Yeah.
Where are you getting the rest of the money to actually do this work?
That's why I'm very happy to be here, because you have to talk to partners. You have to say that what you're doing is going to scale a little bit.
Okay.
So you have a direct speaking to the donors in order to be able. So I'm just confident.
Yes.
And as I said before, it's like the first time I received funds is from Segal Family Foundation, and this is what helps me to give training to 2 of my colleagues to go to Côte d'Ivoire and to learn more about methodologies, which is widespread there, to come back and train. So I was not, now for the first time I was not on the front. So 2 of my colleagues were there and learned to come and train me myself.
So you also become a master teacher, master trainer as well.
Exactly.
So fine. So you are still at a point where you're looking to scale and you're looking for support to actually achieve scale. At the moment, when are you expecting to, I think at some point, I don't know whether it was just before this, has there been any, actually it was something I looked up, has there been any indication of the impact you're having, that your methodology compared to the curriculum, whether there's been any comparison to show that actually kids are reading, kids are able to have better educational outcomes with your methodology compared with the national curriculum? Has there been any kind of comparative study to that?
Yeah, but it is our comparison. It's not something on purpose, but we are working currently with the University of Pennsylvania in order, to make it like a purpose work and doctorate things, like study on it. But currently, you're a typical doer. For you, I just do.
Yeah. People with papers, you do your papers. I'll do.
I will do. So currently, we start all this start with early grads mathematics assessments, early grad reading assessments. So from this, you have, how many students are at this level. In the middle, like in 3 months, who are moving on, and we have this data.
Okay.
We have this data. We know that they are progressing.
Okay, so based on the data you have, what is it showing?
It's showing that 35% of our students are moving in literacy. 25 are moving in numeracy.
Okay. Oh, so is that 35 as in a 35% improvement?
Improvement, yeah. And what was very good is like the whole schools in which we are has 35 improvement in results in national exams.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So the ones sitting the national exams are actually doing better than everyone else.
Exactly, 35%.
35%,
Because compared to, so that's what we have, like data, but
Yes.
all the time.
You need papers.
Yeah. Some are like, oh, who are you and talking about this? Let's trust those who are on papers and make this.
So when are they going to finish their study?
Oh, we are just actually starting with the government.
Oh, okay.
So in September, we are going to start this in a scale where we can actually go for 1,000 assessments, doing things in a whole year in order for them to come and
do the assessment.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Are you confident the results will be good?
Yeah. I was doing this for 10 years. I know that it's working. I already have a lot of students around the world who are working, who are doing good job. Otherwise, they are like stuck in a village. So I know that it's working.
Well, other people want to study it. You have the results.
Because one family who is in the same.
Man, I love that.
Thank you.
While others are studying it, you are showing them how it's done.
When you remove someone from the cycle of poverty, like you get almost girls, like all the girls within our programs are those who are fighting, like they need to make a difference. When a girl wants to make a difference, she's like 100, even 200%. I don't know where the other percentage are coming from, but they are 200% in, full in, and they are like.
And the research backs it up. When you invest in women or young girls, it actually has multiple benefits. So the study backs that.
Okay, so they are doing great.
Yeah, no, great. No, I celebrate you. And thank you for sharing your story on The Next Beat. I just had one question I wanted to ask you. I think there was something you said at the very beginning. And when I was looking you up and looking at your success, one thing I noticed was that, it seems that people talk about you. And I don't find anything online that's you talking about you. That's one thing I noticed. And secondly, I know that you have a story about being an internally displaced person, and I know that that may have influenced you in some way. So I wanted to hear from you, not from other people, as I found online. I wanted to hear from you. How did that life, that being displaced, what did it do for you? How did it shape you as a leader? And as you're talking about how that shaped you as a leader, I wanted to understand what have you lost along the way to sit at this chair right now, here at The Next Beat, having this conversation with me? What have you lost along the way?
I can start from being internally displaced. It's like you are leaving all this thing you already know to go to somewhere you didn't even know anything. So then some person genuinely receives you, feed you, help you in education. You didn't know this person from nowhere. And now you are like, okay. So some are chasing you somewhere. Some are receiving you somewhere.
You're saying you were, sorry. I just wanted to understand, when you say you were chased, what happened? What triggered that movement for you?
The movement is like all the northern parts of the country were almost using the lands in the southern parts, feeding the whole country. And then it is like at the moment where they are like, you are all taking our lands, working and selling things, so we need our land back. So you need to go back to your place, your place where you belong to.
The north.
To the north.
Okay.
So that's where things, ethnic conflicts, like we are from the southern, our land are ours. You are from northern, go and farm on your land. So that's where the movement started. And when you arrive, like it is a whole movement. Like we arrive in a number, no place, you have to park somewhere, you have to do something to live, and you receive that help, which makes you like feel better.
From strangers.
And you're like, okay, from then, what can I do for this particular community.
Yeah.
If I have this, I can cut. You see, I cut on my willing to be engineer, to start something to help the community.
So your education, you had to cut it short.
You have to cut it short. I lost a lot of friends in the movement because I was fully engaged doing my thing at my place, and no one is understanding. Even your parents, like, okay, we put a lot of money in your education now, and you are going to be a teacher. Teacher. We were willing to go to engineering, and then you can't keep a relationship also, like dating. You don't have time to date.
Do you have a girlfriend now?
I'm reflecting on.
You're reflecting
on.
Okay, that's a very diplomatic way.
Reflecting to have a girlfriend. You see,
okay,
because
fine.
even for dating, you can't.
Is there someone that you're interested in?
Oh, that's a beautiful young ladies out there, but you don't have sense. You don't have time to talk to them. Even to say you are beautiful is a lot of time for you.
I think your goal is like you are my E is equal to MC squared.
So that's it. Is only now I am backed by my family. Like, okay, you have international recognition, so you are doing great things. But at the starting point, you are like, okay, no.
So your friends, you had to give up your education, be an engineer. Obviously, your parents were disappointed because you had to go into teaching. You lost friends along the way.
Yes.
How's your mental health along the way?
Oh, I was very lucky to be part of a lot of fellowships. So one particular fellowship was made by UNESCO Mahatma Gandhi for institution, peace or something like that. And they are fully in social emotional learning.
Okay.
And as educators, like, they have social emotional learning for educators. So for ourselves to be self-aware.
Yeah.
To take this from inner out in, and to be like, to pause some time, to be, zen, the zen attitude, and then and then that's where the strength came.
Okay.
Otherwise, I was like someone overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I was about to cry, like, you need to do this, but you can't.
You can't.
Because even I ask sometime, can you God add 1 hour on 24 hours?
So I can do a bit more. No, but hearing you laugh, no one would think that you struggle.
You can sense. Even on social media, I don't have time to even to say that I'm doing this, because you can't do, and
I'm here at the next beat.
I can't even.
Yeah.
Even you wrote to me, 1 month later I will respond to you. So that's where I lost my friends. Like, you are not responding to us. You are on the water. I'm keep traveling to go to check, to go to fellowship, to go to and to check money for this. So yeah.
Okay. No, I hope at this at the next beat, at this seminar, you find someone who will at least relieve the pressure of money, so that you can actually so you can have friends and get a girlfriend.
Yeah, get a coffee. That's
fine.
Yeah.
No, thank you for this conversation, and thank you for being open about your life and about your success. I'm really, I say at this table, we celebrate success, and I'm happy for your success, even though it was under really, really dire circumstances. So if I was your father, I'd be proud of you.
No, now they are.
Now they are.
You have to show that you are doing. Some are recognizing you. So that
what you should do? You know what you should do? Once this podcast is out, you should show that I'm on a podcast. The last thing I wanted to ask you, thank you for your time. Every guest.
Thank you for having me.
Every guest is, we ask them to come up with a question. At the beginning of this, there was a question I asked you. So a previous guest asked to ask you that question. Of course, they didn't know you were the one coming, but
Yeah.
it could be anybody. What question would you like me to ask the next guest? And you can say it in French, en français, and you can also put it in English, but we'll translate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what question would you like me to ask my next guest?
Ok. So, la question que j'aimerais poser à la prochaine personne serait ceci. Qu'est-ce que tu aurais fait différemment si tu savais que ça allait marcher comme ça? So, the translation is like, the next question I need to ask to the next person is, what will you do differently if you know that you will be at this stage, at this moment, as entrepreneur? Or as a in a social venture, something like that. What will you do differently if you knew that you will be at this stage? Because at the starting point, when I'm remembering, you are like, I'm doing things.
You're just starting. You have no reference point. But now that you are where you are, what would you have done differently? Okay.
Because of the costs, what can you do differently?
Because of the cost, what would you do differently?
Yeah.
Nice. I love that question. And I caught a bit of French. I caught some comme ci, comme ça.
Yeah, comme ci, comme ça.
Komlan, it's been a pleasure.
My pleasure also.